Today on the channel, we rock and roll all night and party every day with Kiss, NECA, Ben Cooper Kids.
Kyle steps up, he's on with the mic, a warrior's heart, ready to strike, revealing heroes from every dimension, each piece of story, a bold intention. Dude's got no charm, just plastic and strife. This isn't a game, it's Kyle's real life. He tears them apart with a fire so bright, every review a battle, every take a fight. See you later, goodbye, what are we doing? In this plastic prison, searching for freedom, cutting through the lies.
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another round of those no good Ben Cooper Kids from NECA, but this time we got something extra special. We got a little music related Ben Cooper Kids, as we got the whole set of Kiss. But for all your Kiss Ben Cooper Kid needs, better hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Got to get a deal out there. And that's exactly what I did. Picked up this whole wave from jaystoysandgames.com. And you guys know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And pretty darn cool to get Kiss and the Ben Cooper Kids stylized figures, and of course very classic costumes from way back in the day. I think, was it late 70s these came out? I don't know the year, I wasn't even alive, but very iconic Ben Cooper costumes here for Kiss. And I think there was only one set. If not, you can expect a repaint out of this one. But very, very cool in a moment in time for many, as the 70s Kiss hysteria was rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling, as we do know. And I can see a lot of people that don't collect action figures, maybe don't even collect Ben Cooper Kids, NECA, whatever it may be. Wait a minute, I was the Spaceman for Halloween in 1977. I gotta have this in my collection. No different than Stripe for me. I'm still trying to locate the photo of me as Stripe as a little kid in the Ben Cooper costume. But very cool, very nostalgic for a lot of people, and a very fun sub-line. However, the line keeps growing seemingly at a daily pace here. There's a lot of Ben Cooper Kids. It's a wild, wild collection, but this Kiss set could be one of the finest ones they've done so far. And we're going to dive into it right away. And we're going to start off with the old Catman. Yep, the Catman, Peter Criss, who's coming out of retirement, has a brand new album coming out in December. So we all got to listen to the Catman, see what he's going to sing about. Probably about catnip and stuff. Maybe, Todd, what do you think? Cat food? Maybe. Who knows? We got the Kiss-inspired packaging on here. As usual, a lot of Kiss collectors going to be after this one as well. On top of your normal NECA, Ben Cooper collectors, your Kiss fans are pretty rabid in the merchandise, as we know. Looking good, uniform packaging, a lot of similarities. The packaging is basically all the same. On the side, you get the whole band there if you turn it to the side like that. Number 54 is the Catman. On the back, got the cross-sell once again. If you're confused, they've got all four of them here, and we're diving into all four of them. And we're going to run through them pretty quick. Not a ton to jump into with these Ben Cooper Kids, as we know. Nothing on the background, though. Nothing too fun right there. Shuffle. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic. Kiss prison right there. Old Peter Criss locked down. Be interested to hear if anybody in the comments was old enough to be as one of the Ben Cooper Kids back in the day. See you later. Goodbye. Got the silica packet off to the side. We do get the Kiss bag. I'm expecting to see this with all four members, I would have to imagine. It is from their Kiss solo albums here. A lot of people like the Paul and Ace solo albums the best, I think, is usually what most people say. All day long, Ace's solo album is my favorite. It's actually my favorite Kiss album. I do enjoy that a lot. Then I would probably go, Paul, and then I'm going Gene the Demon, and then I'm ending with Peter Criss. I hate to offend the Catman here, but I just didn't like it. I know a lot of people have given it a listen over the years and have come to peace with it. It kind of reminds me of the Beatles when they went solo. Ringo Starr had an album. Stick with me, folks. Stick with me. He had an album called B.O. Cup of Blues. I think I pronounced that right. A lot of people think that, or maybe Sentimental Journey. It's the yin and yang. Of course, we're going deep on this channel into 70s Beatles solo albums. Those two turned a lot of people off. Those two albums, Sentimental Journey and B.O. Cup of Blues. One's like Frank Sinatra, like standards. The other one's like deep country. Turned a lot of people off, but people have since kind of came back around on those. And I think we've seen that with the Peter Criss solo album a little bit as well. Enough jibber jabber out of me. Let's dive into Peter Criss here. Love this look here. Of course, looks like the Catman there with a little kid. You got the short brown hair in the back looking good. But it looks like the Catman got the paint going on, got the red lipsticks. You know what we're here for. And then you get the Kiss bodysuit here. It does say the Catman. You got the Kiss in the bright colors too, which is a nice look on it here. 2025 Kiss Catalog LTD, it does say. 2 gripping hands on him. He does got the white shoes with the green laces. Now, it'd be interesting to see what color laces we get in the other ones here. Is it because of the green solo album we get that on there? We're going to find out, I guess. And we're going to find out how deep the Catman's hole is. Plenty deep, going to fit right on there. Fits on a Mattel ringside stand. Using code Kyle to save 10%. Is the Catman, and one of these guys we'll walk through the articulation with along the way. But the Catman looking pretty good, old Peter Criss. And next we're going to go to my personal favorite. No, maybe not. Maybe my second favorite. It's hard to rank them, but I'm going to go Ace number 1. I guess I'm going Gene number 2, and I'm going to go Paul number 3, and I'm going to go Peter number 4. That's how I rank Kiss for me. But we got Gene Simmons right here, the demon himself. I got to say, when I first saw Kiss as a kid, it was around Kiss Alive 3. That's how back I go with Kiss, I guess. I remember just thinking, this demon's amazing. Blowing fire and shooting blood out of his mouth. That captures the imagination of a lot of people. Same packaging on the demon here, old Gene Simmons. Gene never met a figure he didn't like, I'm sure. And we're going to get him out of the package as well. Maybe. There we go. See you later, goodbye. There he is, old Gene. Doesn't come with any good accessories. Wish he came with the flame. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? I don't know. Not in the cards. Not in the cards. See you later, goodbye. No knocking stuff over. See you later, goodbye. Twist ties everywhere. Get them off this table. What are we doing? We got the silica packet once again. See you later, goodbye. And as I expected, same trick-or-treat bag. We're going to see that with all of them. Makes a lot of sense. But this is pretty cool on this one here. Now, I'm assuming the real mask was like this, but it's got the fur on here. Real fur edition here with old Gene Simmons. Love the looks of that. Looking very cool. Got the crazy demon face paint there. The old Kabuki style. Looks like Sergeant Kabuki as well. And then you got the tongue sticking out. Oh boy, watch out, ladies. How cool is that, though? I like the extra attention to detail, and I'm pretty sure the original mask had the real fur on it too, didn't it? But I'm here for it. You know me, I'm always for real fur, and we got that with the demon here. We do get the jumpsuit, once again, all in black. You got the demon looking extra demony with that tongue sticking out. And then, as I thought, we do get the colored laces here. So I like that little attention to detail. Goes a long way with this set right here. Very, very cool. Love it. Love to see the demon like that. How well does the demon fit on a stand is the million-dollar question now. And what do you know? What do you know? Just deep enough. Just, nope, not fitting. Oh, come on, Gene. What are we doing? Gene's pretty tight. We know that. We know he's tight with his money for sure. He's never met a dollar he didn't like. But for whatever reason, does not want to fit on a stand. Oh, we hate to see it. Hate to see it. Oh, there we go. He went on this one. So the left foot worked, the right foot didn't. I don't know. Choose your own adventure there. Another boy. It'd be interesting if we get a girl in one of these. I don't think we probably will. But we're going to number 56. We're going to Ace. Oh, the Spaceman. He's transferring the galaxy. Unfortunately, the first Kiss member to pass away. Sad how it all went down. Ace, an all-time favorite. Like I said, my favorite member of Kiss. Very underrated, if that's even possible. And I enjoy his solo stuff as well. He's had some good albums lately. Saw him not too long ago. Backing on that. See you later. Goodbye. Got to meet Ace. Quite the time. My daughter loved Ace, so it was sad to see him go, as it is to see anybody go, as we know. Once again, plastic prison. Got the twist ties all locked up with the Spaceman. Truly from another planet is old Ace. Silica packet. See you later. Goodbye. We do get, once again, we knew that was going to be the case. We do get the trick-or-treat bag. Diving into the Spaceman, looking only like a Spaceman could look. You got the beautiful face paint going on there. You got the hair, not real hair this time around. Got the Spaceman shirt, got the Kiss logo. It's got the green and yellow in there. Normally I'd say Oakland A's fans, and I'm pretty sure Spaceman, old Ace, he partied pretty hard with Reggie Jackson and Goose Gossage once upon a time in the 70s. If I'm not mistaken, I think, Todd, you told me that story. We can't repeat that on YouTube. We'll get demonetized instantly if I tell that story. You wouldn't believe what they were up to there in the back. I've never seen a train like that in my life. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The real ones, no. But looking good here, but it isn't quite Oakland A's tribute as you got a dash of blue in there. A dash of blue, so not totally Oakland A's here. Good coloring on this one. Interesting skin tone differences here, so they're really playing this up here. And Ace a little bit tanner, a little bit more Italian maybe? I don't know. But he does got articulation, old Ace. Arms do go around for us. Back and forth, side to side. Bicep cut. Double jointed? Nope. Nope, yeah, double jointed. I take it back. Double jointed, pinned elbows, hands back and forth, side to side, head back and forth, side to side. It is a boy here with the dark hair. Leg goes up. You do got waist articulation at the dumbbell up top. You do get the double jointed knees. Double, single, and we get knee articulation. How about that? And then we get the back and forth on the shoes. We got the pink on the shoes here on the laces, which is very fashion forward apparently. But there it is. That's old Ace here, rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. Will he fit on a NECA Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%? What do you know? The Spaceman fitting. No instruments with these guys. I understand why that wouldn't be the case, but I'm sure some kids back in the 70s probably grabbed some toy instruments to lug around, or maybe a real instrument or two as dressed up as Kiss. And now we're finishing it up with Paul Stanley, who always kind of feels like the leader of the band to me. Obviously, Gene and him, A and B leaders, but Paul always seemed to be the one steering the ship the most. That's just my impression there. We got the old Starchild here. Paul Stanley, let me talk to you. That's what he says. And we're going to get Paul Stanley out of the package. Once again, uniform packaging. We know how it goes. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. No girls allowed in this version of Kiss. As no girls in the kids' heads here. It's all boys throughout the bunch. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. And it looks like this might possibly be Silica Packet. This possibly may be Conan O'Brien right here back in the day. We got a little bit of a reddish, or I guess bright orange hair on this one. So looking wild here for the Starchild. You got that Kiss Starchild makeup. And they got the big star there. Got those red lipsticks there. Looking interesting. Starchild right in the front. He's fist pounding you, of course. And very fluorescent in the Kiss colors here. I mean, this Kiss coloring here with the pinks, the hot stuff, it reminds me of 80s Kiss more than 70s Kiss. But I'm assuming it's sticking to the original costumes, as you can imagine. Once again, we know we got the same trick-or-treat bag. Cool enough to see that. Very pale skin on the old Starchild here. Of course, articulation identical to everybody else. He does got the blue shoelaces down here in the white. Looking very good though, looking good. I'm very happy to get this set. This is a very fun set and a great idea. And man, there seems to be so many Ben Cooper costumes. It's like it could go on forever at this point is what it feels like to me. We're gonna see if the Starchild fits on a stand. If anybody's got a deep enough hole in the Kiss band, you know it's Paul Stanley. You know that could fit right up there with ease, and it does. Glides right in there with ease. Shout out to Paul Stanley doing the real work apparently, who knows. But Paul Stanley rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. Demon, Gene Simmons, and of course Ace and Peter rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. Dare I say, rock and roll all night, party every day. That's what they're doing right here today. It would be cool to get more Kiss ones. I just don't think there was any other Ben Cooper costumes. There could be, and if there is, I could expect a repaint set. I would not be shocked to see that at all. But very, very fun set here for the Kiss fan, for the Ben Cooper fans, for the NECA fan, for the action figure fan, for the music fan. This one checks a lot of boxes and is a very fun set. So if you're after it, head over to Jay's, head to your local retailer, pick this one up. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Trust me. There you go. But there it is, the NECA Ben Cooper Kiss set. What's your guys' thoughts on this? Did you dress up as one of these as a kid? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. And we got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which conveniently enough is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available each and every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for Kiss, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?